Let's talk weather again with meteorologist Michelle Boss. I know you're really into bugs and bees.
Yeah, I wanted to talk more wasps.
Yeah, hornets right there. It's interesting how they tracked down the initial one or found its nest, because they actually, the Asian giant hornet was big enough they could attach a GPS to it, and they followed it back to its nest.
Yeah, one of them, the tracker fell off. Another one they couldn't find, but one. All they needed was one that led them to the nest. And
wild stuff.
Yeah, some hungry babies in that video there. Should point out though, this nest was found near Blaine, Washington, about a quarter-mile from the Canadian border. This is nowhere near Spokane, so a lot of folks still thinking they might find one here in eastern Washington, and chances of that are pretty much zero. Okay, we'll get back to weather now, because we have beautiful weather for this upcoming weekend to talk about. Of course, it was a beautiful day today. We might have just a few sprinkles that would actually be welcome across the area. We see a few clouds out there from the shot of downtown Spokane from earlier this evening. Sunset is now at 8:15, so this particular shot was taken about 8:15. You can still see just the last glow of sunlight there. Of course, our days are way shorter this time of year. We've lost about 2 hours of daylight since the summer solstice. Okay, you probably did notice a little bit of smoke in the sky today, a little bit hazy. Could even smell it too. I did this afternoon. Taking a look at Future Tracker, kind of our smoke forecast here. A little bit of haze out there, but we are looking at improving conditions for the day on Friday, even through tomorrow. So again, if you were wondering, ooh, should I open those windows tonight? Temperatures are going to be really great. You can probably do that. We don't expect the air quality to deteriorate. We expect it to get better. And then by Friday, shouldn't have to worry about any hazy or smoky skies, at least for Friday. Of course, a wind shift could bring the smoke right back as long as we have those fires around, but tomorrow is looking good. A few showers are expected tonight and tomorrow morning. That's what we're looking at in our weather headlines. Unfortunately, not looking at a whole lot expected in the Spokane area. Spokane always seems to miss out on most of the shower activity. In fact, our last rain event, some places got about a half an inch. We got 0.04 of an inch at the Spokane airport. So if anything, maybe a sprinkle or two, maybe a couple of hundredths, that would be about the best we could get in Spokane. Temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler than average on Friday, a little bit cooler than today. We'll see highs in the lower 70s, but as we look ahead into Saturday and Sunday, temperatures will be warming up. We'll get the full sunshine back, and it's going to be gorgeous. 67 out there right now. Winds out of the south-southwest at 9 miles per hour. Here's a look at our weather map. Trough of low pressure overhead. Get a few disturbances moving through. You can see a little bit of shower activity right now. We'll probably see a lot more action in North Idaho and northwest Montana for tomorrow afternoon. But as you can see with this particular model, watching Spokane, most of the shower activity just kind of misses us, and then things get quite a bit more active tomorrow afternoon in the mountains of northeastern Washington, North Idaho, and especially northwest Montana. And again, things pretty quiet in Spokane, and then starting to dry out for everybody by tomorrow night, bringing us mostly sunny skies for Saturday. So for tomorrow, looking at highs in the upper 70s across central Washington, but we're just looking at lower 70s here in far eastern Washington and North Idaho, 70 in Coeur d'Alene, 72 in Spokane, upper 60s in Newport and in Sandpoint, high of 72 in Libby, and then 60s for Kellogg and Bonners Ferry. Lewiston, a very pleasant 78 degrees, much nicer than the triple-digit heat they've seen for most of the summer. Here's a look at that extended forecast. What a perfect weekend. Saturday and sunshine, or Saturday and Sunday. Gosh, that's what it's going to be. Sunny skies to partly cloudy skies on Sunday. Highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s. And the upcoming week not looking too shabby either.
Pretty good looking forecast, Michelle. Thank you very much.